You're in my world now, not your world. And I got friends.
Hello, this is Steven Brzezliski, and welcome back to another episode of Paranormal 4x4. Although, we're going to do it a little differently this time. Instead of going well off the beaten path, I'm going to take a journey home to talk to my mom about some of the paranormal experiences me and her both have had. You may think we're crazy, you may think that we're making this up. That is up to you to decide. But as of this moment, let's head that way.
And here we are off the beaten trail. I have a different co-star tonight, which is my mom. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Tonight will be a little different from the usual. We are not at a cemetery, and we are not actually trying to catch anything. Tonight, we just share stories of different experiences. And possibly get some different views. What are your views on all of this? What do you think's real? What do you think's not real? What do you think causes it?
I can't say that I can rule out anything as real or not real because so many things that have thought to be cryptids in the past have actually been found to be real. As to what causes different things, high emotions, I know from having a child that went through puberty, it can spike things within the house.
Yeah, I got interested for a while.
Yeah, like having stuff come off the top of the refrigerator and chuck itself across the room at you.
That was fun.
For instance. Unrest in a household can contribute. But then there's just people that seem to be sensitive, or places that spirits or what have you seem to like.
True. For instance, one of such place, Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
I would live there in a heartbeat. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for that. One of the other co-stars decided that they wanted to try to sit on the mic. One of the cats?
Yeah. There seems to be a lot of things that have happened in this house over the years.
Oh, God. It would take hours to go through it all.
When Stephen was a small child, don't know that he was even 4 years old yet. One night, he kept coming into the bedroom. There's something in my room. No, there's not. Go back to bed. And this went back and forth several times. Till finally I got up and said, fine. And I went in his room and I said, if you're going to do anything, do it to me. Don't pick on the kid. And about that time, I had toys come off of his shelf, levitate from the shelf, and yeet themselves right at my legs. Just shy of hitting me. And, he got to sleep on the couch for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I remember that. That was freaking me the hell out. Now I kind of see that stuff and I'm like, okay. Is that it?
That's the first time I've had something take up a challenge and physically throw something at me. Later on, it became more old hand. We got used to things moving around in the house or being thrown across the room.
Yeah, your reflexes get really good.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Like the person that I used to see.
Which one?
Paul.
Oh, I thought you meant otherwise. Sorry.
No, I was just thinking of he wasn't used to all the stuff in the household. And my dad still hangs around the house, and we know he's here because we can smell cigar smoke or
other
kinds of smoke that
Snoop Dogg and him would have gotten along well.
Yeah. So the boyfriend had to get used to, I'd say, oh, well, Dad's here, because you could smell him. And there's other things in the house, too. And it was like one of the first nights he spent here. This guy's a 300-pound big biker.
6 foot.
Over 6 foot. He was 6'3".
6'3".
In the middle of the night, he said he felt something grab a hold of his ankle, and it jerked him partway down the bed. He apparently spent the rest of the night like a little kid in the corner rocking himself because it didn't freak me out. It didn't even wake me up.
At that point, it was just, okay. And what's your point?
Well, he tried to wake me up for other things, and I would just roll over and pat him and say, that's just whatever, and roll back over and go back to sleep because we were used to stuff in this house happening. it was normal.
Yeah, I know before my friends, oh, let's go ghost hunting, let's go ghost hunting. I'm just thinking, I don't want to go to a cemetery. Let's go to a cemetery. I'm like, you want to go to Mom's house? No! Considering
Yeah.
Paul actually saw something the one time he was over here.
Yeah.
He saw a hand come out of the bathroom, and he...
Yeah, he kind of levitated off of that one. Oh, let's see. Like I said, when Stephen was going through emotional times, as all kids do growing up, things would, we would look and the counter would be clear, and then you would come back while you're looking for it and it's sitting there in the middle of the counter. Or one time I had said, thank you for carrying the groceries in, and then found out nobody in the house had carried the groceries in.
But yeah, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I can't remember. I thought it was you with me. Maybe it was someone else. But yeah, we were, not only had they been brought in though, they were put up in the fridge.
Sure it wasn't Ambien.
No, no, this was before I took that every night. But we'd come home and I'd went through the groceries and we carried them in, and I was like, well, thank you for carrying whatever it was in, but I couldn't find it. And it was carried in and put up in the time that it took me to walk over to your grandmother's house and give her what she had wanted with the groceries. So it was none of us that had put them up.
Yeah, and we are getting close on time, but these are more interesting stories, and if any of you do have questions, I may answer them, I may not, but come and ask me for more stories, because between this family there's a lot.
Yeah.
Even as of late, it's ramped up to another level, but...
Well, this particular property and house, I awarded it, and that helped a ton.
A lot of people have awarded this one.
Things got intense enough that I salted all the way around the house. I warded the corners of the property. I warded the corners in the house and outside.
Like me getting choked all night when I was trying to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Someone grabbed
yeah.
my four-wheeler and trying to get me to go into a tree. Fun times.
Yeah.
People, why do you have issues? I don't know.
Go through a lot of sage here.
Yeah. This is the Halloween special of Paranormal 4x4. Stay spooky, my friends. Until next time on the trail.